Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what is coming towards you, what's going on around you that you may be thinking of. So let's call in our guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you today. Spirit, I call upon you for some loving messages for my Capricorns. What is it that you want them to know at this time? What is it that you have for them? What is coming towards them? I am listening for you now. What's next in love? Let's see what we have. I have still hoping. A flame is burning. Okay, I'm still hoping. My heart is burning. I am dazzled by you. I like the sparks. I'm going to go with the sparks because I always like a spark. Sparks are flying energy, that somebody ignites something within you, that I think there has to be a little bit of excitement. It doesn't mean that you have to be like seeing fireworks on that first date, but you got to at least be attracted to them on some level. I think that that's important. I have fluttering heart. Okay, so a little bit of a definitely caught my attention energy. I will say that. I have having patience. I've been patiently waiting. Okay, having patience. I want to learn more about somebody. I want to get to know somebody. They want to get to know you. I have needing space. Maybe I took a break. Maybe I took a break from dating. Maybe I took a break from relationships. Maybe you took some time to heal. I am not sure about this, a little anxious about trying again. I feel like that's somebody that I haven't dated for a while, and I'm a little bit nervous about just getting out there with somebody new. Fresh start at the bottom. So I'm going to say, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, of course, because they're saying the divine timing is at hand. And if this is a good time for you, then it's going to happen. If it's not a good time for you, then we don't have to worry about it. We were just going to be patient. But it looks like a fresh start for you is how it feels. So don't be afraid to get back out there. Okay? If you've been hesitating or you just, it's going to be hard. It is hard. It's really hard. But it could be really exciting too. I have a 4 of Cups. There's that kind of procrastination. I have a Devil. I have an Empress. And I have an 8 of Pentacles. The first thing that came into me was just the sense of, I'm just afraid of, there's just so many people that I don't want to be with, with this Devil card. You know, it's the person who says, and it could be you saying these things, that everybody's taken, everybody's a cheater, everybody's a liar. Everybody just wants to sleep with me and doesn't want anything else. Okay. I would put a lot of people in that category. I would be in agreement with that. But Spirit's saying not everybody. Not everybody. That there's somebody out there that sees you as their Empress. They see this loving, kind, nurturing, gorgeous, divine feminine energy. And this 8 of Pentacles is coming into me as I'm going to work really hard to capture you. That I see something in you and I'm going to put in time and effort. And you don't feel that often. You don't feel that somebody is persistent or they're just not going to give up on, I think that you're perfect for me, or we could be really good together. So the person who doesn't drop the ball, the person who's consistent, the person who shows up when they say they're going to show up. So this divine feminine energy feels really good for a reason. It's a, I don't know. It's like captivating is how I feel. Like somebody who just loves divine feminine energy. Somebody who I love everything about a divine feminine. So it's just somebody who's very attracted to that energy. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have an 8 of Cups. I have an Ace of Swords. And I have a Page of Cups. Okay, so memories. Memories of the bad guy, the bad person, the bad girl, the bad boyfriend, the bad girlfriend, whatever. The person who didn't treat me right, the person who walked away, the person who ghosted me is stuck in my mind. And I'm having a hard time with thinking that everybody is going to be similar. No, not everybody's similar. And you're going to overcome this. All right. It's more of a, I love myself energy, and I'm going to love myself until somebody loves me as much as I love myself. I'm going to put my mind on me. And that's okay too. That I decided a long time ago that I'm going to put myself first, or that I'm the most important thing on earth, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. So you have your mind on you. If you have your mind on you, then you're going to attract somebody who is at a high value. So keep your mind on you and loving yourself first. That's key. And then I have this beautiful little page. He looks so excited. He's winking. Somebody who can wink. I can't wink. That's not my thing. I'm not a good winker. But somebody who has a crush on you. It would come in as a crush. It would come in as a secret admirer energy. It would come in as, I have feelings for you that I haven't told you I have feelings for. But I always like that feeling of new feelings for sure. And I want to see where these feelings go. So right now, we're going to remove that devil energy. We're not going to think about that person anymore. We don't care. You're stronger than that. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a High Priestess. Yeah, you have something good coming. Good fortune. I have a Chariot. I have a Page of Wands. I have a feeling that you might be thinking of somebody. If you're thinking of somebody, like you have a little crush on somebody right now, and you are just wondering if it's going to move forward, it's moving forward. You know, if this is you, like I've got a crush on you, I hope they feel the same way. They've been checking me out. We've been flirting. We've been talking. We've been chatting. I've sent them, you know, they messaged me and I've gone back and forth with them, and I'm kind of hoping that they ask for my number, whatever. But it's a feeling of, I hope this crush moves forward, but this crush is going to move forward. That's how it's coming into me. So if there's somebody on your mind that you have kind of a little thing for you, it's like, I have a thing for you too. That this is real. And I think it's definitely, I guess we need the answers at moving forward. And I'm going to say yes. Okay. So what's the bottom of my deck? I have a Hermit, a Hanged Man, I have a 10 of Wands, and I have a Moon. So there's all this energy of, why does it need to be so hard? Why have I been alone for so long? I get it. You know, some of us, we didn't anticipate that we would be alone for as long as we are. We thought, you know what, I'll find somebody else. But all of a sudden the years go by, you know, but then they said that fresh start. So have you been putting in the effort? Have you been actively looking? Have you been trying? Or you've just been waiting for it to come into your life? So it's a little bit of a feeling of, I guess, why? Why have I had to wait? Because Spirit had you working on other things, working on you, raising kids, working on your livelihood, being stable, being independent, healing. You know, sometimes spirit has you working on other things. And 222 on my clock when I'm recording this, I want to grab that angel number. For some reason, I feel like I'm drawn to that. Let's see what that's saying. I don't know it off the top of my head, but maybe it's a message. Let's see. 222 spirit. It's probably on the bottom. Hold on. 22. I'm going to go with 22 as well. Let's see. Maybe we'll do both. Let's see. 222. What is it? I got to go through all the cards. Okay. So 22 is I'm aligned. Okay. It's your turn. You are in possession of incredible creative power, and it is assured that you can achieve anything that you wish. So what is it that you wish? Do you want this to move forward? Is this a person that you have a crush on? I have a thing for you and I want to see it move forward, or I'm ready for a relationship to move forward. And then 222 is I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. So the way that you talk to yourself, I'm ready for this love. I'm ready to receive this love. I'm worthy to receive this love, all of those things. Let's get some letters, first initials, last initials. Let's see what they're saying. Maybe that will give you a confirmation for somebody that you're thinking of. Okay. I've got the letter T. I have a C. I have an F. I have a C. An I. A V. I have an E, P, T, U, H. I have a G. I have an R, W, G, O, K. Let's do two more, J, and I have a G. Okay, so some of you definitely will confirm something, or we could keep our eyes open for some of these initials for somebody coming into our life. Spirit, tell me more about this connection, this fresh start, this new start. Divine, what did we say in the beginning? Sparks are flying. I have a crush. I have a crush on you. Concerts. Okay, maybe we like live music. Maybe we like to do things in big crowds. I personally have a hard time with that because I'm so intuitive and so connective to people. I pick up on too much energy, but there's a lot of people that love doing things with big crowds of people, and concerts would be one of them. I have bubble baths. I like the quiet day at home. I like movie dates. I like going to see, maybe a little bit of a movie buff came into me, that I could be really up on movies or what's coming out or summer blockbusters. I like to see all the big ones, at least the big ones on a big screen. I have childhood activities. That's coming into me as kids. So there are kids in somebody's life. Maybe we do things with the kids, play with the kids, sit down and color, have projects. I have fireworks. I did feel the fireworks early. Sparks are flying. So definitely don't want to let go of that feeling. So we've got some chemistry happening. I have a proposal. Is this the one? Now, I don't want you to think that far ahead. I don't want you to go from I have a crush on you and to is this the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with none of the fun stuff in between. So we don't want to project that far ahead. All right. You're not going to get the answers that soon, but maybe this is the person that you'll end up with. I have coffee dates. Maybe that's how we start. We start out simple. We start meeting for a cup of coffee. We have lunch, something simple. Courting. We go on dates. This person brings you flowers. They make it official. It's an official date, they're saying. So they actually call and say, yeah, let's go out. And they pick a time and a place, and we are officially dating. We're seeing each other more than once, Spirit said. So it's not just a one date and then I never see you again. It actually starts to turn into some kind of pattern or consistency that we're dating. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a Queen of Cups. I have an Empress. There's that beautiful Empress energy coming in again. And I have a Magician. The Magician came into me as I see a lot of things in you. So they could be seeing all kinds of qualities in you that maybe you don't even see in yourself. You know, that you see yourself a certain way, but they see you as smart, or you have a great sense of humor, or I love that you can, you know, debate something that most people can't debate, something like that. But I do see that they're starting to see all of your best qualities, and I feel like the more they know about you, the more they're falling in love with you. So that came in to me pretty crystal clear. This Seven of Cups is more along the lines of, what is it that you want? What are your dreams? What are you hoping for in this relationship? Are you looking for, you know, long term, you know, what's important to you? What's not important to you? So I feel like we all have all those kinds of things floating in our head, right? But I feel like we both sit there and we're able to verbalize, you know, this is what I'm really hoping for in a relationship. I want friendship. I want compatibility. I want trust. I want respect. I want a lover. I want to spend time with somebody that doesn't drive me crazy. You know, I want somebody that doesn't embarrass me in public, you know, whatever it is. But it's a sense of, I know what I want. I know what type of personality I can handle or can handle. So you know a lot about yourself, Spirit saying. I have a High Priestess. I'll know it when I see it, they just said. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Nine of Wands. And I have a Tower. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands came into me as I've been working really hard at building my own life. And the Tower isn't necessarily a bad Tower moment. It could be that you're making a decision to change your life, that you no longer want to be single, that you want to be in the dating game, that you put yourself online dating because you got to do something different than what you've been doing because you're not meeting anybody. So that Tower could be, I'm ending what I'm doing so that I can start something new to shift my energy, change things up, give something a try. And it's just a feeling of, you know, I've been working hard already on, you know, this other area of my life, and I feel like it's in pretty good shape. So I'm going to say right now, it's more of a you making a decision to move forward with your life and to make a decision to invite somebody into your life. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. I like the fireworks. I mean, I'll always take fireworks. So chemistry right from the start is nice. Let's face it, it's nice. We're going to improve communication. Okay, somebody I can talk to. Make the first move. Are they getting ready to make the first move? Now, I do feel like I have a thing for you, you have a thing for me. I would be in agreement with somebody makes their first move because somebody's got to pull the trigger at some first. We can't just stay in this like flirty energy forever or it just dies, right? But I'm going to say somebody makes their move, you know, so it's going to probably go into, you know, that first date, that first meeting, that first connection, something like that. It's a divine union. I'll take a divine union with sparks. Okay, sign me up. That sounds good. That's something that I want. Okay. I've got delays. I've had delays, right? That Tower moment. And we had all those cards earlier that was, why have I had to wait so long? So that's something that you're struggling with. I wish I had the answers other than we're always exactly where we're supposed to be at this moment in time. So wherever you are, whether it's you've been waiting or you're at the start of a relationship or you're in a relationship, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's just hard when you're waiting to understand that what you're supposed to be working on today is somehow going to help you in the future. It's hard to wrap your head around it when you're alone. So But you need to just love yourself, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, live your life to its fullest, be happy, you know, until something else happens. That's the best that you can do. We're going to stay together. It's a growing bond. So whoever this is, it's somebody that they're saying lasts a lifetime. Okay. Maybe that's something you're asking for. I want lasts a lifetime. So maybe that's something that's important to you. I'm not looking for casual. I'm not looking to be with somebody for a year and then, you know, it goes away. I'm looking for somebody that I can spend the rest of my life with. I can grow old with. I can retire with, whatever it is. Spirit, please share with me. I just wish things were different. Okay. Little bit of a, I wish I had found you sooner energy, that once I find you, I'm almost, I don't want to say regretful, but it's like, why didn't I find you 20 years earlier? You know, if I had found you 20 years earlier, I could have had kids with you. I could have, we could have done so much more. Again, it goes back to you're going to meet this person exactly when you're supposed to meet this person. But I can understand that feeling of, I wish I had more years with you, you know, if you meet the right person. Especially if you feel like you made a mistake of some kind with somebody else or something else didn't work out. Now is not the time. So maybe some timing, you know, like we weren't meant to be together. I want you. I do want you. I want to put the effort in. It looks like an 8 of Pentacles. It looks like I'm making up my mind. It could be the 8 of Wands where I'm coming right at you. My energy's coming right at you. I would do anything for you. The 10 of Cups. I want somebody in my life that is loyal, faithful, dedicated. So I would do anything for you. It's good. I'm terrified. Could be I'm terrified of starting over. I haven't dated in 20 years. The last time I dated, I was a teenager. I dated, I married that person. I was married for 18 years, and now I don't even know what it's like to date again. That is terrifying. I feel the same way. I feel like that's where we're at. I have a crush on you. You have a crush on me. There's lots of flirting. There's sparks flying. I have a thing for you. You have a thing for me. You know, like that's the energy. So where do we go from here? We go from here with somebody making their move is what's going to happen. So somebody is ready to make their move. Let's see what the timing is. Spirit, anything about the timeline around this connection? In the spring is blooming, springtime energy. Maybe we started talking in the spring. Within 3 months, okay. Little cat sleeping there. Maybe somebody has a cat. I have in a few weeks, I'm going to meet my soulmate with that swan, soulmate energy. And I have in the autumn. Okay, so September, October, November even, when the leaves change, Spirit just said, I've got new love. Okay, so I like that. I'm going to grab that. I feel like that's a clue. When the leaves change. So keep your eye out on the leaves changing color. When the leaves change color, sparks are flying. How about that? I want to thank Spirit for these messages. How beautiful. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please join us. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, everybody. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a pick a card channel and a twin flame soulmate channel that have different readings on them. So I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and I can't wait to see who this crush is, and I can't wait to see it move forward for you. So we'll see you all again real soon.